I come across an article that can only help Mitt Romney's campaign, not hurt. Yeah, right. You better be hoping that America really does suffer. I'm serious. You better be hoping that the American people really do suffer from ABO. Because if this is your Republican nominee, you're in deep shit, baby. Deep shit. Hilarious Mitt Romney tells humorous story about the time his father, his dad, shut down a factory. In recent weeks and months, there has been much made about the frequent rich guy gaffes that Mitt Romney has been making. You know, talking about being friends with NASCAR owners, betting 10 grand, etc. And to a certain extent, the jokes and insults aren't really fair. Sure, Mitt Romney is rich, but all the candidates are rich, in parentheses. Unfortunately, always will be. However, these guys seem to show the candidate can't relate to the people he wants to lead, and more importantly, he just keeps making them. Today he made yet another one. Perhaps Chris Matthews was right. This guy just isn't trainable. So what did he do this time? Well, Romney called into a telephone town hall in Wisconsin, where he talked up his support for Governor Scott Walker and Republican Rep. Paul Ryan. All good, right? You'd think. But towards the beginning, Romney decided to tell a funny story about his history with the state of Wisconsin. And just see for yourself. Oh, this is a riot. One of the most humorous things related to my father, you may remember my father, George Romney, was president of an automobile company called American Motors. They had a factory in Michigan, and they had a factory in Kenshawa, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Wisconsin, and another one in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, said Romney. And as the president of the company, he decided to close the factory in Michigan and move all the production to Wisconsin. Now later he decided to run for governor of Michigan, and so you can imagine that having closed the factory and moved all the production to Wisconsin was a very sensitive issue to him for his campaign. Romney said he recalled a parade in which the school band marching with his father's campaign only knew the Wisconsin fight song, not the Michigan song. So every time they would start playing on Wisconsin, my dad's political people would jump up and down and try to get them to stop, because they didn't want people in Michigan to be reminded that my dad had moved production to Wisconsin, said Romney, laughing. Dude, what are you thinking? I actually like the way they wrote this article, and I second that thought. Dude, what are you thinking? What the hell are you thinking? You're not thinking, obviously you're not thinking. And neither is anybody that votes for this idiot. You really better be hoping. I'm serious. You really better be hoping that the American people are suffering from ABO when it comes to Mitt Romney being your nominee, because I'm sorry, he's not going to have any Sarah Palin to bail his candidacy out. Oh no, he's not. Oh no. It's almost pretty funny when you think about it. The band only knew how to play on Wisconsin, Didn't know how to play the Michigan fight song. It's almost similar to Obamacare and Romney care. Yeah, an issue that he's going to have real fun running on. Yeah, and every time that the Democratic band starts to play that drum beat of Romney care, yeah, his political fanfare is going to be sitting there going, good God, change the song, change the song, change the song. But you can't. Why? Because that's Romney's record. The same way that George Romney had to run on his record after closing down the factory in Michigan and moving it to Wisconsin. Good God. Like I said at the beginning, you guys really, seriously, better be hoping. At least you know there's a lot in the conservative media that will compromise their principles and help you in order to try to get this moron elected. Good luck, okay? Because like I said, you better be hoping the American people are suffering from ABO. Yeah, anybody but Obama. Because if not, oh yeah, you're going to be looking forward to 4 more years of that Kenyan import. Well, I'm Tim Donovan, and I'm on the right. You want to know where I am? Just look to the right. You're going to see me pointing out, you better be hoping that the American people really do suffer from ABO on the right side of Kennybunk.